Hello everyone, how you doing? Stomp Gamer here. Gonna do a quick little video. Well, alright, maybe not that quick. I'm gonna do a video for you guys. Gonna do some various ship testing of small. First, I'm gonna start with light fighters and smaller ships, and then just basically work my way up ship by ship in an Arena Commander. Just doing some simple Pirate Swarm, maybe do it time 2 to 3 minutes each ship, or X amount of waves. We'll see when we get in there. But first, I'm gonna cover what's coming up in 20 days, 23 hours, and 47 minutes is Invictus Launch Week. And if you're not familiar with that, it is a great time starting May 21st to test every ship that's currently in game and available. So basically, it's an entire week long event where they have all these ship manufacturers every single day with a whole bunch of free to fly ships and sales, usually with extended insurance, etc. So you get like a Fleet Week skin, Fleet Week, 10-year insurance or whatever. So it's starting on the 21st to 22nd with RSI, Consolidated Outland, Argo, and Origin. Then it'll be Aegis, then Crusader, Tumbril, and Misk, then Anvil, best ship manufacturer, and then Drake, which is the red-headed stepchild that doesn't actually have its own Fleet Week thing. It's usually in a different location. That'll be the Drake Defense Con. Defense Con. And then there's the finale where I think everything is basically on sale and available. So definitely keep an eye out for this. Again, that's going to be May 21st. So each one kind of runs for 2 days. So you'll get like the 21st, 22nd will be these, 23rd, 24th will be Aegis, the 25th, 26th, etc. So from the 21st to June 1st, I am unfortunately doing 2 trips during Invictus. So chances are I won't be making any videos, or if I am, they'll be from a hotel room on a laptop. We'll see. It'll depend on the internet and the hotel, etc. But on to today's content. We're going to go ahead and jump into single player mode. We're not doing racing because I usually end up in buildings. So we'll do Pirate Swarm. Kind of torn which map is better. We'll do Dying Star. And we'll start off not with a Gladius, but we'll start off with, not with the Eclipse. We'll start off with the Gladius. So let's go ahead and do that. And again, we're going to do this with stock loadout. So meaning,
Swarm
whatever would come on the ship when you purchase the ship. We're not going to use anything different. And real quick, I'm just going to put all the guns on the same firing group. And I am not going to overclock anything. We're going to run this completely stock as is. Oh shoot, I need to get my sound set correctly. I'm sorry. You probably have no game sounds right now. There we go. That should do her. There we go. And I think this is it's a gimbaled loadout stock, so we'll go ahead and activate gimbals. Maybe? Oh, it's fixed stock. Shows you how often I fly the Gladius stock. I have no idea what's on it. Why are my controls not true? Oh, that's why. This is what happens when you rush things. Here we go. We should be back in now. Contact. Oh, there's this pretty little face. So overall, I mean, we all know that the Gladius is a very maneuverable ship, and she definitely feels it. Firepower stock, I guess we have 3 fixed size 3 weapons. I'm not going to use any missiles today. We're on wave 1 of 10, I guess. Just going to use the guns, regular loadout, because we're not testing missiles. We're mostly just testing how the ship feels, how it flies, how durable it maybe is if you run into an asteroid by accident. So again, you see we got very little challenge staying on target here. We are taking some forward damage because, again, the core has a lot of firepower, believe it or not. Come on, give me the ballistics. Thank you. I don't remember my keybind. Alright, so that's for chaff. Okay. We'll go after you. Ooh, that was an interesting little lag. Trying to pick up the ballistic ammo while fighting. So you see, I mean, against stock, the shields, when you're taking hits, they do not last long. So ideally, I would probably stay out of combat for a little bit, let these shields recharge a little bit more. And ideally, I'd be running probably, yeah, 3 fixed ballistic Gatlings, and I would probably be running FR66 shields. And again, the reason you'd go for that is the higher regen, so for a recharge. And since it's such a maneuverable ship, ideally you're not taking a lot of fire. Did he just ram me? I think he just rammed me. Alright, you know what? Fine. That guy's just flying away from us, so we'll go after this guy. Who's in the Pirate Gladius. So again, if you've never played Arena Commander, it can be kind of fun. But again, so you know, Pirate Swarm or Vandals, whoop, I don't want to ram you. Pirate Swarm and Vandal Swarm, you just keep enemy after enemy after enemy. At the end of Pirate Swarm, you come up against a... We'll do 3 waves. I think that's a good number. You come up against a Hammerhead. So something like the Gladius Solo, you're gonna have a tough time. It's best to play that. If you actually want to beat, you want to do it in multiplayer mode. I'm gonna close the distance to this guy. So again, you got very good controls on this. But as you can see, shields coming down, taking damage, because we got too many enemies on me. Because of course your NPC wingmen are always dead. My nose itches. I didn't even recognize what ship that guy was in. Don't know if that was enough countermeasures for the missile, but it seems like it was. So again, good to change in directions. No problem staying on target. Definitely one of the epitome light fighters. So again, obviously it'll shine in any scenario where you're doing, straight on fighter dogfighting combat. As you can see, the core is a pretty damn good ship. If you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend it. And we're going to go and call it at this for 3 rounds for the Gladius. And call it. She's taken some damage for sure whenever the shields came down, so we could probably survive another couple of rounds. She'd probably blow up. She does pretty darn good as far as survival. Alright. Next ship. So that was about 8 minutes for 4 waves. And again, this is using stock loadout, not overclocking anything. Why does it default to that? Alright, next, let's see, all manufacturers. Problem is it's going to do it alphabetically. Let's stick with small for this round, so we'll do the arrow next. I'm going to try to do a couple of these. So I'll do this one, trying to use like the anvil, the arrow, the talon, the smaller light fighters. Then we'll do another one. Target status. Where's target status? Oh, because it's already up. Sure, whatever. That'll work. And this one will be gimbal assist loadout versus fixed. Which is going to be a little bit less efficient, in my opinion, as far as time to kill, etc. Give me that ammo. Whatever. It can be harder than you expect to pick up ammo if you're in a tight turn. And again, the arrow's very similar to the Gladius as far as performance goes. If you prefer a gimbaled loadout, though, the anvil does win with the double turret up top, as far as just the amount of firepower you can get downrange. Personally, I prefer the look more. I mean, look at that beautiful ship. Oof. Whoever designed the arrow, good work. Where's the rest of our enemies? There we go. That's interesting. This doesn't help our testing. Stop running into things. So again, we're not overclocking. I mean, this is just straight up stock loadout, stock damage. If it's gimbaled, we're running gimbals. If it's fixed, we're running fixed. And again, you can see the core continues to take punishment. That took way too much. Ah, we took a missile. That's not good. So definitely finding stock loadout, the arrow has a harder time to kill than the stock Gladius. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And again, some of that may be server desync since we're gone from using fixed weapons to gimbaled, and these are smaller gimbaled weapons. And as you saw, that target was definitely teleporting around a little bit, which is kind of sad because we're playing single player here. Hey, language, son. And honestly, maybe the time to kill isn't that bad. It's just compared with the Gladius, it has a harder time on the cores. And that could just be down to, instead of using 3 fixed size 3, we're using some gimbals. I believe 2 gimbaled size 2s and 2 gimbaled size 1s is the stock era loadout. Where's the next wave? I really need to pay for Streamlabs Prime. I'm getting tired of the ads popping up on my other screen. It's very distracting. Where is the next wave? Chris Roberts, how do you break a single player game? How? Well, from the 2 waves we looked at, no real damage other than that 1 missile hit we did take. But I'm gonna guess that this has crashed, and we're probably not gonna get any other waves because there's only 2 minutes left. Well. Alright, we're gonna head back to the main menu. And we're gonna restart that because that was not an adequate test for the poor arrow. I feel like my arrow, my love, was gypped. Well, let me select that one? Really? Alright, we'll go with that. Pirate Swarm. Dying Star. So the reason I put everything on the same fire group is just because that's just my setup. Obviously, you don't need to do that yourself. Where's the next enemy? If it crashes again, I'm going to be pretty upset. There we go. Maybe? He's on the other side of the asteroid, so I'm going to hurry up and get to that other side to hopefully keep him from crashing. So again, the stock arrow definitely struggles against the Reliance. And that takes a lot of ammunition to take out one. The Gladius definitely did not have that hard of a time. Now, maneuverability-wise, I'm still giving the edge to the arrow. Some may disagree, but I truly do find the arrow very maneuverable. Which is again why it was supposedly taken down, at least that's the reason we're given, why it was taken down to just one size 1 shield. Yeah, maneuverability-wise, definitely goes to the arrow. Uh, with 3 fixed size 3s, so a non-stock loadout, the arrow will definitely have a better time to kill just due to time on target, but you're still running into the situation of you only got 1 shield. So you take 1 missile hit and your shields are down. You take, a decent hit, your shields are down. So durability, if you get hit a lot, so I guess it's just going to stop at wave 2 from here on out. If you get hit a lot, Gladius is a better option. If you don't get hit and you're very good at maneuvering and using your missile countermeasures, I think the arrow definitely gains the edge on this aspect. And since it seems to want to stop at only 2 waves, I guess we will move on to the Talon. Maybe we'll get lucky there, and it'll continue. Also, if you guys could let me know, either the 2 viewers we got or in the comments, I'm noticing every now and then on my stream preview here, the screen is flashing and blinking. Please let me know if it's actually doing that on the actual video. It's because obviously that's not desirable. I don't want to give somebody a seizure watching my videos. Alright, so we'll move on next to the Talon. Why do I not see the Talon? There it is. Oh god, I hope it doesn't keep doing the canopy thing. Oh, I'd forgotten that stock were running gimbals. I forgot that, because I always run this with fixed. Oh, and cannons? RIP. I did not know that. Alright. This is a stock test, so whatever she comes with is what we're using. This is going to be painful stock loadout, I believe. Now, again, for looks, it's a very pretty. I mean, again, I'm torn between which is a prettier ship, the Arrow or the Talon. I guess they're different. The Arrow, to me, looks like a quintessential fighter, and the Talon just looks sexy. Only way to say it. I mean, look at this ship. Oof. So pretty. But now, where are the enemies? Hey Benji, how you doing? Oh, you got no game audio? I have no idea why there's no game audio. Let me take a look here. Properties. Hopefully I don't get blown up. Let's see if we got game audio now. Any game audio now? Doesn't look like it. Well then, I mean it doesn't really matter because this is turning into a bust. I can't test these ships in Arena Commander if waves don't spawn, which is very frustrating. I'll leave the video up because we did get some decent testing of the Gladius and Arrow, but literally taking on one ship. Hi, Warlord. My apologies. Target was friendly. Well, we'll head into the Dying Star. Sorry there's no game audio, guys. I had no idea until Benji was saying it. And, yeah, I don't know what's up with Arena Commander not spawning waves. It was a good idea, I thought, to go test waves of the light fighters and then the medium fighters, but apparently the game does not want to work with me today. So I'll leave the video up, and we'll figure something out for next time. Have a good day, everybody. I guess I'm going back to World